right, talk about day 3.
It was a good day. Got the pads on, so it was a lot more physicality to the practice. Um, makes things a little more miserable for them. Hotter and carrying more weight around, but it was good. I thought they handled it well. Got a lot of work done. Offense took a little dip in execution today relative to the first 2 days, but that's to be expected. You get the gear on, and when things are more physical, it does get a little bit more difficult to execute. Special teams were very good. Andy Phillips, Halliday, Hackett, all our specialists did a nice job today within their respective special teams periods.
I feel like the offense is picking up the blitz package they saw
yesterday. Not good enough. No, we still. It takes time. The defense is throwing essentially everything they got at them, and it's going to take 3 or 4 more days before cleaning up that blitz pickup. But we're on pace. I wouldn't say we're behind. I'd say we're about where we thought we'd be.
First day with pads. What did you see from Travis and also from Kendall?
Travis is looking very good. Travis has had a very good first 3 days. We expected him to be ahead of Kendall for obvious reasons. He's got the experience. Kendall's doing a nice job as well, but very impressed with what Travis has done these first 3 days.
Coach, what's the hill that Kendall has to climb? I mean, you talk about him being behind Travis, and that's got to be a pretty big mountain for him to climb there.
Well, it is, but the bottom line is you got to move the chains. You got to get the team down the field and in the end zone, and the quarterback we feel gives us the best chance to do that. It's the guy you got to go with. They're 2 kind of different styles, not completely different styles, but Kendall's game is the read option, pulling the ball, quarterback run game, play action pass, where Travis is a little more, drop back, throw guy, not exclusively, just a little more in that direction. So whichever guy, it's almost apples and oranges in, whichever one ends up being the guy with the offense gravitating in that direction.
Do you foresee using both of those quarterbacks in game situations or just picking one?
I guess that's not out of the realms of possibilities, but I don't like a 2 quarterback system. We have had years where we have a quarterback that runs the offense and a change-up guy for certain situations, but as far as just a set rotation, I don't see that happening.
Kendall said you're starting to put in some stuff that fits his type of play. How
exactly.
Does he look doing that?
Looks good. That's what he brings to the table, is his ability to run the football, to escape when he's in the pocket, when the pass protection breaks down, and to just to extend the play. That's his main strength.
Are you starting to see the separation you were hoping to find in the first few days of practice?
Between
the quarterbacks?
Between Kendall and Travis, or Kendall, Travis, and the other guys?
To find your starter.
Well, no, and I don't think we didn't feel like we were going to see it until the pads got on. So today's really the first day of real football. When you're in no gear, things look a little bit better than they do when you put the pads on. And so we need a good solid 5 or 6 more days minimum in pads to start to see separation.
Outside of the quarterbacks, were there any players that stood out to you today?
Drez Anderson stands out every day. He's a big-time receiver. We have a hard time covering him out here. Our guys struggle covering him, as do most DBs. Running backs are kind of in a bunch right now with Booker, Poole, and McCormick in no specific order. Offensive line is coming along. Nate Orchard, outstanding player, and the 2 inside linebackers, Jason Whittingham and Jared Norris, doing a nice job.
What about any of the newcomers this fall?
A lot of good things with the newcomers, particularly the guys in the secondary. Andre Godfrey, Marcus Williams, Trevon Hobbs is doing a real nice job. There's a bunch of those guys that are going to help us this year right away.
You finally have Tevin Carter here.
Yep.
Talk about his game.
He gives us an element much like Robert Johnson gave us a few years back. He's got great range, outstanding speed, a little bit rusty. He hasn't played for a couple years, so he's shaking the rust off. But he's got the size, the speed, the instincts. He just needs to continue to get the assignments down, and like I said, get the rust off and get back in the groove of playing football. Because it's been a couple of years since he's done this.
You see him as a starter, as somebody that can have.
Yeah, absolutely. If we had to play tomorrow, he'd be our starter. Him and Blecken.
Has Kendall been what you thought he would be when you brought him here, from what you've seen in these first couple of days?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly what we thought he would be. And really, you don't get the full appreciation and the full flavor of what he's about unless it's live, and he can escape and make people miss. And we don't have that luxury to do much, if any of that, with the quarterbacks this fall. So we've got to project and try to determine what his performance is based on what we feel would have happened, because we can't hit him every day and have that going on. But like I said, we'll get a big enough body of work in the next week or so and start to make some at least some formulating a plan but no hard and fast decision, no timeline on a hard and fast decision. It may take all the way up to the week before the game.
Is it tough to be patient with that? Because
No,
you get asked every day.
Not right now. You know, we do get asked every day, and that's part of the deal. But we don't play for 22 days, and so we figure we got about 15 days if we need all of them to get it sorted out.